Uh, 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 uh. Come on, load. There we are. Yo everyone, welcome to the stream. It is I, your Captain Ren, Clomos, Space Wizard Pirate Extraordinaire. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited because today we're going to be playing through the last quest in the MSQ. Well, the last thing I need before I'm finally caught up to current content. And I'm so excited because I have not gotten to current content at all before. This is crazy! I'm finally gonna be, like, actually done with the MSQ. It only took 3.5 years. I'm really excited. We're gonna be playing 7.5 today. So part 1 of the MSQ. I'm really excited to try it out. Because I've been hearing that these quests have been really good. And I'm wondering if this one is also going to be really good. So yeah, let's hop into it. Lower this. Increase this. Main. Heck yeah. Actually, before we start this, I think I want to glam this gear. Let's do Leola. First up, I need to repair this gear. Where's... Oh, just run down. Gear repair. That one. My crafters aren't leveled up high enough for me to do all this. So I need to get my gear repairer. Where are they? I went the wrong way. So I was just thinking about how I have some free time for dinner today, and finishing Dawntrail, I'm just like, you know what I could do? I could just... Wait, where's the repair shop? Where's the repair guy? Material? Is it the material guy? Oh, that's the material master. Repairs are over here. Please repair everything. Yeah, so I've been really excited. And it was a month or two ago when it was like a month or two ago when I first started playing through Dawntrail, and Bakul Jaja made me lose my damn taco, and I started craving tacos, and I haven't had like a taco in that intervening time. So, I really want some damn tacos. Okay, since we're in here, let me open up my collector app. I use the collector webpage because I don't like because I like keeping track of all my stuff. I'm a collector at heart. very very whatever. Yeah. Defending. Gloves of striking. Visor of maiming. Then I have the mystic stuff. Ring of flame. Choker of casting. Boots of casting. Riot of striking. Okay. And then let's go through my outfits. I want to Okay, so I wanted to unlink my Picto outfit. So let's make a Viper outfit. Where is Viper? How do I want to do Viper as like a look? What if I go for oh, I know. Why don't I go for a sexual prince look? Let's start with this. Anything cool? Summer, that's Halloween. Lab stuff. Achievement. Let's go for let's check ads. Okay, let me try on this glamour plate. I just spelled it. Okay, I think this is cool. I don't like the feather here. Let's not do the feather. What can I do? Well, first up, I want to match the, I want to match this outfit to the, what's it called? I want to match it to the courtly lovers stuff. What about the snake bite here? Undieable, which is an issue. Let's just go full sexuals for now. So full sexuals. Try this. Fly it. Can I dye this stuff to match the outfit? Oh, I think that looks much better. Lotus Colbury? Yeah, matching it with the reds looks cooler. Yeah, I think I'll just... I think just full dyed sexuals probably works the best. It will not lie. Where's my dye guy? I think it's this guy. I get like 5 dyes? Maybe even 4? Okay. Honestly, not bad of a look. I want to dye it pink mostly. Also, I want to go for like a deep red. No, I think I want to go for a pink. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a lotus pink instead of a Colbury. What does dyeing the headset? Okay, I don't want to dye the headset. This isn't bad. Keep a bit of red, but I think it matches the yeah, the red crystal kind of matches the weapon here. Yeah, this is a much better blend than the whatever the courtly lover stuff was. Okay. There we go. 15-minute detour. But glam really is the end game, and I think it's really important that you look good. Especially because I was like, wow, I do not look great in this MSQ. Colbury Pink was not the play, but I wanted to stick with it. It's like trying on hairstyles. I remember trying a couple hairstyles on this character before finally setting on this short hair. Every once in a while, I come back to it to see if there's a different hairstyle I want to try out, and I look at all of them in the viewer, and I check them out, and they just aren't as good as what I'd like them to be, you know? Okay, let's head to resolution, and let's finish up the MSQ as we start trying to go into Evercool. I wonder how they're going to transition. Because they introduce the next place, and then the first quest in the next expansion, you go to, like, the next hub, I think. In Fate's footsteps. Oh, because Fate has their eye on us. Is this music new, or am I tripping? Is this Preno? Maybe. I trust you were able to get plenty of rest? Good. I thought we might take a moment to ponder our next steps, perhaps reflect on our recent journey. I must admit, my thoughts often drift to the Mist Continent and our stay in Treno. It was heartening to see the Malala prosper despite the odds, and my own flesh and blood thrive in that levin-racked landscape. Spain was eager to restore diplomatic relations, and I have no doubt that Alexandria will provide much-needed support for their neighbor. I too shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home, my wonderful, welcoming family included. For the time being, though, I'd say we've accomplished all within our power. I suppose that just leaves the matter of preservation's research. It is yet unclear how Calyx learned the techniques he used to summon his dark primal. And there is likewise much that remains unknown about the key. Let us hope that Shale's efforts bear more fruit. Can you hear me? Shale and I have been reviewing the decrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing details. Care to join us? We'll be with you right away. Excellent. Shale seems rather eager to speak with you all. Come and find us in the Deutero Lab when you're ready. Uncanny timing indeed. Let us make for the containment complex. I'm not really liking that pop of red. I'm gonna adjust. I'm gonna change it. Honestly, this does look better. I think the red clashes too much with the weapon. I went too far left early, but below lookout point, huh? Yeah. I am so glad that they tell you what emotes to use at each lookout. I remember being super confused doing ARR lookout points. Okay, lift attendant. Please take me to the containment complex. Deutero Lab. Hello?
Ah, you're just in time for a progress report.
And its voice. I'm not surprised. There's
The
only like 5
decryption is
quests.
finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents. A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Indeed. No mention of the Ascians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter. While Calyx doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, There was naught to identify this benevolent mentor. I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
All right, we're gonna open up another gate.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala. And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession. The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required, a process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success, and even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected. The reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key. Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
Okay.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key, albeit in a limited capacity, which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Zoralja in its use, thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the source. After the Endless Fiend took the key unto herself, she opened pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device?
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
Okay.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
If it was able to move people without it, then it should be able to be safe to remove the device. It's in my pocket somehow.
Give me a moment.
Huh. It looks kind of like an aura site of some sort.
My word.
Ishtola? Oh, wow.
Ishtola?
That's so freaky.
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory.
The jump scare.
The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
Oh, wow. Very likely of Ascian Make, question mark? Okay.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
Yeah. Huh.
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
It gleams like the dawn's first light. Yeah. The Azem's crystal connection kind of makes
You're
sense.
suggesting the key has some connection with Azem. A plausible theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
My apologies.
All right, who's calling?
Hello? Yes, this is Cryo speaking. That was Ojika with a message for us.
Oh, the students of Aldessian want them back?
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure. Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex. Though disappointed we were not present, she appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons. Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
Okay, something weird.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the Salt.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
Thank you, Shale. You've been really helpful.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done.
Yeah.
We will be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
Can I have the key back, though? I'm worried.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't.
You are most welcome.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
Ishtola, if you're looking after it, you'll be
Well
safe.
then, shall we be off? Ojika will be expecting us.
Hail to the heaven! Look, that's the patch name. Look. Oh. extra file in the researcher commons in the director's office. Oh. That is interesting. Newly accessible section titled Memory Duplication. Well known, the Alexandrian royal family promulgated a number of fundamental principles governing endless research. Among these was a strict prohibition on memory duplication. However, in the wake of the Storm Surge, the provisional government sought to revise the prohibition and make one key exception: Queen's Fiend. The decision was ultimately made to equip her endless counterpart with the Tiara variant regulator, thereby enabling the routine backup of her memories. Intriguingly, it was Master Calyx who objected most strenuously to this proposal. It was his assertion that one's corporeal form, whether flesh and blood or endless construct, is nothing more than a vessel, and that as a vessel it is to be modified and experimented on should circumstances require it. Memory, however, was sacrosanct and inviolable, the very essence of life and personhood. Master Calyx eventually acquiesced to the provisional government's request. The number of this facility's personnel duplicated their memories to verify the efficacy of the technology. Yet Master Calyx refused to even entertain the notion. To this day, he has avoided creating even a single backup of his own memories, a resolution which I myself have chosen to emulate. Okay, so he has like some kind of like ethical or moral obligation not to duplicate stuff. Anything else cool around here? Research objective. Indefinite preservation of the endless. Inability to control the key. Okay, Valdesian Annex. First time in a while that we're back in Charlia. Valdesian Annex. Yeah, I hope this isn't too bad. Welcome back, and what a pleasure it is to see you too, Ren. Thank you for contacting us, Ojika. We came as soon as we could. Of course, I felt it prudent given how troubled Tataru was. Your concern is much appreciated. As it so happens, we've reached a convenient juncture in our investigation. Shale and Y'shtola have matters well in hand, leaving us free to make this trip. That's a relief to hear. Now let me fetch Tataru for you. Why don't you take a moment to relax in the main hall? I'm sure you are all fatigued from your journey. I'm very worried about what kind of danger we're going to get up to.
Planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Are you glad you did?
As if you need ask.
Welcome back.
Hello, Tataru. Wonderful to see you again, Tataru.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention.
Rumors?
Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star.
I
was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with. But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures. For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
But why is this
a
happening?
deeper connection to the void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alize were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
Oh no! A short while earlier in Tertium. I love Alize's sword, it's so cool.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tural. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn Servant, Galul Jajar. Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolol.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
That? When is this going to get dangerous?
Thank you for sharing your tale. Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tural taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolol.
Thank you.
He's struck
But
speechless.
are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Sir!
Uh-oh.
Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
Uh-oh.
What?
Lapis Manalis, that's the old Reaper hideout, right?
Clutium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void Scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another Fisher? Oh, no, no, no! Ah!
That's not good.
My comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose. Come on!
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabard contingent, they face daunting odds.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Time for us to head back, huh?
Thank
Yeah.
you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
Okay, I've been told Alphino and Alizé have withdrawn to Tertium to request aid on the front lines. They seemed intent on rejoining the battle once informants are ready, but I shall tell them to wait until you arrive. Two worlds entwined. Oh, it looks like we got the dungeon next. Just like that, we find ourselves faced with another emergency. Fortunately, there is yet time for us to make a difference. Let us make haste for Tertium. Or we're going on a teleport spree. There's Urianger and Thancred and the twins. Oh, Ren, you've made it in time.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are two focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Monalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
Okay.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of Voidsent. They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
Oh. Do we go straight to dungeon? Oh, we do. Okay. Let me use the restroom. My hydrated ass needs to go. Dungeon time! Let's do
Our fates are
Thancred.
not yet sealed.
I stand ever ready.
Yeah, let's do Thancred and Urianger. We haven't had access to them in a while. The Clytium. I think I hear a couple of, the Endwalker, either Endwalker or Shadowbringer's, theme here. But, oh my gosh, this is good. Okay, this should be a bit better. Come on, y'all. Time to get blasted.
Oh, radiant starlight, become my blade!
If I may.
I was a bit worried about my gear level.
Together we shall overcome this.
I think I'm actually... Yeah, I'm at eye level. Which is why this pack is taking me like 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm getting reminded of like, what is it? We fall. Like, that part, Shadowbringer? Going. Where's the next pack?
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Behold the heavens' brilliance!
Uh-oh. Thancred. Urianger, can you res, please? There it is. There it is. Okay. I was worried I ran a bit too far, but I mitigated enough, and Thancred's back. That was a scary pull.
The stars shall grant me so.
Only had to use all of my healing and mitigation. Not too bad.
Behold the heavens' brilliance! Behold the heavens' brilliance!
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the fisher.
Wow, what the heck is that thing? The song is pretty good. Okay. Looks like there's, probably has gaze mechanics. Fine. Okay, that's how you do mechanics. Oh! Auto attacks count, apparently. That's disgusting. Oh my gosh. Freaking spooked me.
Behold the heaven's brilliance!
I really don't know how to read the telegraph for that. On. LB. Okay. Kinda weird. Ouch materia. 10 minutes for the first boss. Okay. A bit worried about them. Right thing, Fred. Okay. I feel like we dealt with the attacks a lot quicker than the other one. Jesters! Oopsie. The sound effects on them are whack. Okay, some more attacks from here. Where do we go? This really is a void sent version. Why are there so many void sent here? I find
The stars shall grant thee succor. Behold the heavens' brilliance!
ground AoEs are really annoying. Okay, that's the second boss. What's the eye level? 750. My gear is level 770. What the heck is that thing? Tort? Ripples of blue sprayed wide. Ooh, no! Wow, that did a lot. Ooh. This boss is keeping me on edge. My goodness. Okay. Thankfully, this looks fine. Ow. That one kind of sucked, I will say. Jeez Louise. Okay, you crap bibelos. Back to Sacred. Okay. Right. The magic. Oh, I remember. Because Void sent fuse with vessels whenever they enter into the surface of their being close to each other. So they were combining with whatever machinery was fighting them. That makes sense. Oh, and they got an air import valve. All right, let's do this. So many rifts! Oh my god! Right, Tancred. This should be the last pack. Okay, yeah, we're 20 minutes in. Doing dungeons at eye level do take way longer than you think, huh? I think Viper's AoE is gain on 3. Not entirely sure. There it is. A big void. Masterful Manipulator, Malphite. Wild. Ah. Okay, let's do this.
Welcome to my domain, mortal.
Okay, rubbish disposal is the AoE. No. Void Darkness of Oh, scrap metal! Oh, I get it.
Carry out my will. Now for something different.
Okay. The puppet string stuff is really cool.
Time to pull the string.
XL bomb. Is XL bomb the one where you stop moving or one gets you keep moving? No. Oh, rubber disposal is a raid wide and it gets rid of all the puppets. Oh, what the? Wrong side. Ooh, baby. LB.
If I may.
LB2.
Time to pull the string.
Uh-oh. Get me out of there! Oh, I ate it. I ate it. Oh my gosh. That did. All of his attacks do more damage than I thought they would. I was worried about it. Uh-oh, he didn't dissipate into ether. What's up? spiders and puppets. Just pretty Magitech stuff. Work boot. Okay. The YTM has ended. Oh, and his ether's going back into the void, looks like.
I think that's all of them.
I'm worried that he's still here.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over.
No, don't say that.
Can you imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid? On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my
This is
people.
too early, I'm worried.
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
Why are we ignoring the void scent?
If you do that, I will be trapped here.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate?
These are still people. Especially because of all the void stuff from Post-Endwalker, right?
You want to go back to the void? Your kind have entered this realm before, some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place?
The wind is fresh and pure, untouched by darkness. Perhaps it won't be a blessing to meet my end in such a place. But I cannot yet bear to part with the void. If only the winds would blow there, as they do here. I long to return, to see my home unsullied, as it once was.
Ah, I see.
We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the void and devote yourself to its restoration. I have a friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void, I'm sure of it.
His form is imbued with the will of all those I consumed. We shall return to our world and seek Take out this zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
Oh, okay. Good to know we're getting a follow-up on that stuff.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
Damn. Why does... Yeah. Matching themes, I guess.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Oh, Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
Well then, shall we head back?
Well, that was fun. A bit heavy-handed, but I didn't see it, so it worked on me. Reports have begun trickling in. By all accounts, the Ilsabard contingent was successful in containing the threat on their front. For Void sent to attack in such numbers just as we are finding our feet, I daren't imagine the consequences had you not provided such timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you. Thank you all. Okay. Brave sentiment.
The Ilsabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being.
I was wondering what was going on because I was looking at how many quests there were to plan out the stream, right? I'm like, why is Zero here?
Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald.
Wait, does this mean that the void is connecting with the source?
Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Oh gods. The moon.
Wait I forgot that there was a void gate on the moon.
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great
I just
lunar
got
rift.
something. I just got something important to look at. Sorry, I got an urgent message. Well, not urgent. I got a message from someone I needed to reply to. All right. Yeah, there's a rift on the moon.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry.
Let us make for Bestway's burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
We ought to have Kryl join us once she finishes tending to the wounded. I shall likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
Alphino, Balize, please do what you must to keep our world safe.
We'll be back before you know it.
Uh-oh, so...
A quick word, if you will.
Okay, so what's up now?
I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
Oh, food delivery!
Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void. She likes dumplings.
Wow, that bag is tiny in my hands. Oh, it is a mess here.
We're doomed! Doomed, I say!
Ah.
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporrits too are beset with void scent.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all! Yes, void scent, and lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened.
Huh.
Living Ray dashed off to activate the brands and halt the fiend's invasion, but she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
Alright, time to go set up the shields again. Alright. So many void scents. Are you okay? My valiant savior! I was so frightened I dare not move an Ilm. Oh, you were looking for Living Ray? I think I saw her heading southwest towards the Drowning Brand. She had several slaughter bots in tow, but I worry they won't be enough for all the void scent. You'd better hurry. Okay. You okay, Living Way?
Oh, I'm saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened. Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue. Atheris is likewise plagued with void scent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves.
You know, this is kind of reminding me of the end of days. The final
What
days.
a tremendous demonstration that would have been. Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest lubberate to ever live. I can practically taste the praise.
Yeah, but it's gone now.
Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more void scent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through. I don't foresee any major problems.
Don't say that.
Oh, nope. We're doomed.
Yeah.
There you are.
Hello?
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard. And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Yes. Thank you.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
'Tis Golbez's domain beyond the Void Gate.
How do we get there without Ritra?
I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
Cause them's crystal. Oh. Oh, they're connecting. Oh. Oh. Ancients? Behold the gift of ethos? Yours is a journey without end, conceived and guided by principle. Hold fast to what you must, and meet your fate without fear. Go forth, discover, unite the stars to one. Let none bar your path. Whoa! That's so cool! What? Oh, we got our teleport stone. VIP hyper warp rock. Hey, good to see you, Zero. And Golbez. It's nice to see a follow-up to this stuff.
What are you doing here?
It felt long overdue.
Only you could be so carefree amidst all this.
I feel so giggly today, I don't know why.
May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Oh, hello.
NOO, a dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean.
Say what you will about Golbez, but his voice actor pops off whenever he talks.
They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of NOO. Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
Heck yeah! She can do a job change! Like, back and forth!
Voidsend can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield.
Heck yeah.
Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
Now, is this a trial? I guess we're going full Azem stuff now.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal. Hast thou come in search of power? Renown? I fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
Wow, the music's already going crazy. The Unmaking. so cool. What is this song playing? Final Battle Dawntrail. Huh. This is really cool. But I don't want to wait around here. So, we're just going to ignore that and head to Limza. Okay, let me put some more stuff in my armory chest. Yeah, I'm surprised. It's like, alright, we have a bit of an issue. Void are popping up everywhere. Dungeon trial. Bam bam. I mean, if there's only 5 quests in the patch, it makes sense that it would, be really quick, you know? Alright, Pray Magitech. Ring of Aiming. Earrings of Healing. Shoes of Healing. Text of Aiming. I just have so many, like, Stormblood Relic job stuff that I'm holding on to because I just don't want to get rid of them right now. You know? I don't know if I brought up this tip before, but I'm going to bring it up again. If you want to get to Ul'dah for free from any of the city-states, you go to the airship landing. My return is set to Limza. So I'm not sure where everyone else's return is set to. But if you're in the 3 city-states, you want to head to Ul'dah for free, you can just go to the Gold Saucer, and the airship back to Ul'dah is free, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, I'm hoping that the queue will pop at a decent time. Ooh, Max Packbot. Okay, not bad. Is there anything else I can do for Gold Saucer? What can I do? Mini game. I feel like I should start grinding out MGP. I need 10,000 for the mount, I think. Uh-oh. Yeah, hopefully the unmaking queue doesn't take forever. I guess it fills you with people from Trial Roulette. Okay. There's a challenge log entry. get 100, right? From small thing. There it is. Okay, next we head over to, wait, Dry Dock? Ah. Yeah, I feel like there's some way to make sure it works, but I have no clue what that is. Okay, I think that's enough of those. Let me get my, my seedling matches. Okay, let's... I've maxed out Island Sanctuary, which is really nice, actually. Where is it? Yeah, my vegetal vouchers. Serving dish. Okay, let's try and make something nice. Oh, I can do serving dish plus the cuffs, I think. Or metalwork? Your cup. And serving dish. Your cup. And that's 2, 4, 6, 8. 4, 6, 8. Oh no, wait. Oh, it gives you a bonus. So I only need to make one more serving dish. And then the air cup. Foodstuffs, unburied treasure. Go back to accessories? Yeah. I want 8 Shine Opal. Probably unburied treasure of some sort. I love myself my fire sand. It's just so easy. I need one more serving dish. Okay, now we have 9 serving dishes and 4 seashine opals. Okay, yeah. I want to do Felicitas favors. Because, I mean, what else is there to do on the island? Decorate? I really should furnish my island at some point. I should furnish my island, and I should do the special expert craft. But expert crafting is something I haven't done before. I need 200 vouchers for the island Adnum crystal. Don't know what it looks like, but probably important. Okay, so we got 3 out of 4 DPSs in. Hopefully, Trial Q can fill us in with everything else. What else do we need to do? I've done all my daily. I should unlock my, I should unlock Dawntrail, allied society in the future. We're soon. Someone dropped out. Oh, this queue is going to kill me, isn't it? What to do while I wait? I don't like starting quests while I'm in queue because the queue could pop and I'd have to leave the quest. Really annoying. Ooh, maybe I should go for, island animal optimization. Oh, wow, there's a guide. Ah, okay. Oh, never mind. Here's the croc. reading through guides was making my eyes just like glaze over. Here we go. Sovereign of Knot. Hello. Oh, I got dance partnered.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark.
I think only melee DPS? Oh, we have all 4 DPS types.
The Void's power is mine to wield. Perish. Be still.
Oop. Probably shouldn't have just run in a circle.
Accept your downfall.
Wait. What's here? I was not running fast enough.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Oh, I'm locked in.
The void consumes. Naught will endure. Neither past nor future.
Oh, phase 2. Oh, my headphones are dying.
I've breached the darkness. Let the light guide you.
Oh. Oh my gosh, just barely.
The underlings are no more. Now to deal with NOL.
Life and death rendered meaningless.
Light, protect us.
I will not yield my domain!
Oh, this is so cool.
The power of the void. Shall never cease to be. My power is absolute.
Uh-oh.
The void's power is mine to wield.
This is whack.
Thus did all boundaries cease to be. Behold the truth of this world!
Oh my god.
Accept your downfall.
These trials are so cool. I don't know if I should LB3 here. I'm a bit worried about it, actually.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
Ooh. I feel like I should be leaving the,
Perish.
I should be leaving LB3 up for the healers because this is, it's a lot.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
Oh, I didn't move fast enough.
Thus did all boundaries cease.
Please. Please. Please, LB3. Healer LB3, please! Oh my gosh! I've been eating so many damn, I've been eating so many damn, things, you know? You need to LB3. Please, healer.
The Void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
I still freaking hate it. Yeah, I had to leave it up. No way we're going to be living without it.
Behold the truth of this world!
Oh my gosh. Oh, it's over.
Accept your downfall.
I think... Reset? Yeah, this looks like a reset. Unfortunate. Yeah, no. We don't have a way to rest.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
Wow! We're really low in here.
Perish.
Are the tanks going to solo this? They have enough sustain for it, I think.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Okay, yeah. Echo? No echo. Damn. Yeah, this one's hard.
Who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark.
Oh, one of our DPS just decided to leave. Or are they DC?
The Void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
Ugh.
Be still.
Okay, I...
Accept your downfall.
Okay. That makes more sense.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Wait, no! No! My combo!
Naught will endure. Neither past nor future.
Yeah, I am leaving up LB3 because we really needed it last time. Oh, I'm really messing up.
I breathe through the darkness. Let the light guide me.
You must break free.
Do we have enough damage for this? Oh wait, the bar is way lower than we did last time because we didn't know the mechanic. Okay. Oh, this fight is crazy cool. Okay, cooldown saving.
The underlings are no more. Now to deal with NOO.
Life and death rendered meaningless.
Light, protect us.
I am so locked out.
I will not yield my domain. Such is the power of the Void. Shall never cease to be. My power is absolute. The Void's power is mine to wield. Did all boundaries cease to be? Behold the truth of this world!
Ow. Wait, do we not have LB3 because we're missing party members?
Downfall. The yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
That's not good. I ate 2 of them.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
Ow. Ow! Oh, I'm dead.
Thus did all boundaries cease to be.
Think Healer needs an LB here.
The Void's power is mine to wield. Perish.
I love standing right where... I mean, if I'm using Golbez to dash, I'm always going to be in the right spot. Uh-oh.
Accept your downfall.
Uh-oh. Oh, both of them are down.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
Can we do this? Oh, I forgot we had a red mage with res still.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still. Thus did all boundaries cease to be.
Come on! Come on! Come on, you only need to do 1 more %! You can just survive this. Oh my gosh. Oh!
They must be sealed away.
Oh my gosh. That was disgusting and I hated it. long did that take? Oh my gosh. That took way too long. I really wish I could have commended the healers. They did an amazing job that time. Well, our Scholar and the Red Mage. Oh! Hello!
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enuo alone. I presume you journeyed here to prevent more Void Scent from passing through the gate?
Yes, there's been Void Scent passing through everywhere.
With Enuo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
The last Void Scent have been emerging from fissures across the source. Not just from here.
Cause for alarm indeed. Tell us more.
Explanation. Fade to black? Nope? Okay.
So the breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate, for better or worse. Precious little has changed in the 13th since the Romus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened.
I'd love to hear it.
Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt. When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force. Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally.
Uh-oh.
Moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'Tis a possibility.
What of Razatan and Garlemald?
The incursions were fought off, thankfully.
Eulus took mercy upon the interloper.
Oh yeah, that too.
Whether Void Scent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much.
Oh yeah.
Wait, how exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state.
That, right there. My own gate.
And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
Huh.
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
Maybe.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
Your friends did share something with you, and I pull out a bag of dumplings. Now seems an opportune time to give Zero the parcel Euless prepared for her. Yeah! Used up a lot of energy. Have some food. Alright. Give me a bit. I need a break after that. Ah! Something for me? Yeah, package of dumplings. Euless wanted me to give it to you. No, food, is it? I recall Euless speaking of the dumplings his mother used to make. Thank you for the parcel and the fond memory. There's more than enough to share with Lopez. Now that he forgoes the ether of others, I'm sure he'll appreciate the sustenance. I sometimes wonder what the Void could be like if culinary traditions flourished here once more. Whether it would suffice to break the cycle of mutual consumption. A heartening thought, if nothing else. Two more quests! Which is wild. A beacon from beyond. Until our battle earlier, I hadn't called upon darkness in some time. In truth, I find light a better fit these days. Ever since you left, we've been roaming the void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Although we returned to the Red Moon after sensing Anua's presence, rarely do we linger in a single location. However, if the interloper you spoke of does intend to seek me out, it might be wise to return to my domain. Why don't you join us? With Anua defeated, the source should be in no imminent danger. Good, we'll wait for you by the crater. There's a teleporter situated between here and the center of the moon. I used it to travel to the surface in days long past, though I seldom had need once my generals were in place. Ivioram herself crafted the device that I might lay low the servant of light. Ironic that now we use it seeking to restore light to the void. Ah, forgive my idle reminiscences. It's time we made our descent. And then we're back in Zero's domain. Hello. Though it was not always so, many who live here now have chosen to do so because they support the cause. Indeed, if our numbers continue to grow, we may require more territory. Thankfully, we are able to harness the residual ether from Barbaricia's domain. Those reserves have enabled me to expand mine as the need arises. Right, we had best prepare for our potential guest. Join me in my abode when you're ready. I wanna go meet up with the rest of these Void Scent. I haven't talked to them in like a couple months. Oh, that's so cool! That Void Scent's all like, I want to be pretty. This place is so nice. I imagine you remember these. The transmitters we used to receive light from the first. If memory serves, they work by channeling excess ether left in the wake of the flood into the Crystal Tower. Using the tower's cross-rift travel capabilities, light is then conveyed until the 13th and into these devices. I have no mind to use them now, but they'll need to be set in an elevated location. I have a mind to use them now, but they'll need to be set in an elevated location. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. Zero's domain is so cool. I wonder if it will ever be fixed up in the future. Like, if we ever get an expansion where we go and fix the Void, I wonder if the hub will be like an expansion of Zero's domain. It'll like be an actual map with an etherite.
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends. They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out.
I hope that doesn't hit anyone on the way over. Hello again.
Immortal notice. I did not expect to see you here.
I'm full of surprises.
I am Zero, and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible.
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try, and try again?
Very well. This latest ample proof your comrades spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
And you shall have mine.
Hey! We got everyone to chill out together! It would seem Eulith's intervention has helped forge a new bond. Thank you for bringing word to me. I gather you'll head home sooner rather than later? Oh. Let's go explore a bit more. Uh-oh. Yeah, I want to talk to everyone. Oh, Serato. Isn't this the guy that consumed his friend? I feel bad for him. Is he okay? Golbez is even stronger than Berbericcio was. I thought it'd be best to keep out of his way. That said, Farfarello tells me Golbez isn't so frightening these days. Perhaps he absorbed the will of someone less terrifying? Oh, did he split? I wanna say my goodbyes. Brilliant beam, though, but a drop in the ocean. I'm sure its radiance will spell the darkness from some few voids within some few voids then. Here we go. Hello, Malthus. Just wanted to check in with you before saying goodbye. Okay, wait, I can mount here. What am I doing? Alright. Thank you for letting me come to your place, Zero. I really appreciate it. Now I think it's time to, Now it's time for this. It would seem Eulith... Yeah. I gotta head back. Then let us return to the Red Moon. I'm sure you won't begrudge me a proper farewell.
Would you deliver a message to Eulith for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
I'm really glad that Eulith and Zero became friends.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First. If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us. Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
Alright, let's see if I can activate this somehow. Oh, wow. I guess it's a trail to the heavens because it's like a sun-based path.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears he's not in Mare Lamentorum.
Yo, hey!
Wait. Is that...
You missed me? I ended up in a really weird fight.
God, you had us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
Yeah, I got teleported. Well, I teleported to the 13th. Met up with Golbez with
Shortly
Zero.
after you vanished, the Void-Sent incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either. Nor did we hear a voice. Ethos. Might this be the key's true name?
While many mysteries remain, for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th. Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
I'm a bit worried about stuff in, like, the 1st and the 9th. They're all, like, in a state of almost calamity.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
Ascian reveals themselves. Oh, I was joking. I was joking about that.
And who might you be? Not a Void-Sent, I'd wager.
Greetings.
Hello. Oh, there it is.
I am Helmerut of the Ascians.
Yeah.
We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms?
Damn. What kind of powers have you got?
I wish only to talk. Thank you for affording me a chance.
Bereft of the Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities.
That's what I thought,
That you
too.
should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, there he is. Thought we got rid of him.
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Yeah.
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you.
Yeah.
You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
If you wish to speak, Halmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients.
4 and 10? Not 14?
As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia. And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more.
Ah, I see. So, what is it? Zodiark kept the world from falling apart. Hydaelyn kept the world sundered. Now that they're both gone, the world started falling apart again, but we stopped that. And now the sundering is stopped. Huh.
Yes. It seeks to rejoin with all of its shards.
It's going to be a full calamity, huh?
Unlike the one we Ascians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment. All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth.
Oh. New arc, I guess?
Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
Okay, so, like, everything gets destroyed, period.
Supposing for a moment we believe you. How can you possibly know all this?
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial. A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiark. The star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning.
Okay.
The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course. So many seeds of life have already been lost, yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice. When all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased. I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star. It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Ah, I see.
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections.
Ah, okay. The Halmarut does care about all life getting wiped out. But instead of trying to stop it from doing that, instead she's just trying to wipe out a lot of life so that a little of it remains. Okay, I kind of see.
Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Even if everything you claim is true?
Yeah. What was up with that?
What you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable.
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given your familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one. Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
Ah, okay. No.
Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Wait!
Ah, okay, we got an expo dump. Wild. Yeah, Orion J, I kind of see what you're saying. There you are. One moment you were standing before me, and the next you'd vanished into thin air. Thanks to you, the Void Scent have been eradicated and the gate life sealed once more. There's been nary a peep from the crater. I can't help but notice none of you seem to share my enthusiasm. Is something wrong? The Asians are back. They're doing more Asian stuff. Star seeks to become whole? But that's preposterous. As far as I'm aware, Heidelin made no mention of a natural rejoining. I ought to consult the records to be certain. But not before thanking you for dispatching the Void Scent so handily. You well and truly saved the day. Okay, we got wild stuff going on. A trail to the heavens. There it is. The implications of the solstice and the winter schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, will take time to consider. To that end, I believe we should gather and speak in person. By we, I mean all our fellow Scions. For a change of pace, why don't we convene at the Rising Stones? I'm sure Tataru and the others would be happy to meet us there. A fine idea, in many ways. A return is long overdue. No doubt we could all use some respite after Garlemald, but I trust there are no objections? Get settled, then, to the Rising Stone. Haven't been back here in forever. Is this the Rising Stone? Everyone is back. Whoa. This place is so empty, though. Nary a thing has changed since we last gathered here. No doubt Tataru is chiefly responsible for the prevailing state of tidiness. Speaking of whom, she and a great many others of our comrades are en route. Let us wait for them a while longer. Ah, hopefully we get to see all the minor scions, too. Like Riol and Hoary Boulder and stuff.
Long it hath been since last we gathered here. Though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only, thereafter we did largely operate independent of one another. All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
Yeah, it's nice to see everything still together, you know?
Apologies for our delay.
Hey!
We're reporting for duty, as bid.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with. But we're working on it.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag.
Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Right about now.
Now, as much as I'd like to savor our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments. Will you apprise us of the details?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. So much has gone on.
The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
In light of the recent Void Sense incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
Both the Source and the Reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation, then what can we possibly do?
I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Fanart.
Yeah. That's the
So
issue.
it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
Yeah, I don't think she had any way of knowing. You would think that once it's sundered, it couldn't be put back into place. But that could be just old information and preconception.
Indeed. Not even Hydaelyn could be expected to foresee everything. And with her gone, we have only speculation.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
My guess is that we need to open permanent connections between the reflections and the source, and that will anchor them instead of pulling them closer together.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, hereon, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession. After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
Are you sure? Oh, yeah, we gotta speak to everyone. It was by no means an easy decision, but as the solstice is now our paramount concern, Alizé and I have opted to formally withdraw from our efforts in Garlemald. After all, anything we can do to protect our world will also serve to keep the Garleans safe. Julius and his comrades are already working towards a brighter future of their own accord. Honestly, I'm more worried about us. It's so difficult to see the path ahead, but hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlemald with our heads held high one day. Indeed, in the meantime, let us prepare a letter to Eulist and the community. We mustn't let despair stay our hand. Fultonet and I had remained in Corvos to monitor the situation among Garleans in the Covoisi. Though seldom smooth sailing, in the time the region settled, and we were able to return. I understand the Garlean community has made great strides in improving relations with other people. Hearing that, I feel renewed zeal for resolving issues in Corvos. So perhaps you'd like to hear more about the Garlean accomplishments from me and the twins. It might stoke that fire even hotter. After Urianger and I went off on our own, we decided to spend some time exploring Shak Tural. We never had the chance to visit during the Rite of Succession, you see. We journeyed east through, Lowen Zayteda before heading up the coast to the frigid northern reaches, where they revere a storied beast of the sea. The excursion only served to reinforce just how diverse Tural really is. We also met with the Wallaki. Though we had not the time to study their arts at length, we were privy to several intriguing demonstrations. With that, we could have indulged our curiosity further and traveled to yet more distant lands. For better or worse, pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. Suffice it to say, we still have plenty to see of the continent. I should very much like to return, given the chance. Yeah, I'd like to return. I want Blue Mage stuff in Tural. Oh, Anor is still on about the Boulder Brothers. Judging by your guys, Clemens, your studies might have been productive. Oh, indeed, I have more or less mastered the fundamental principles of Charlian astrology. At one point, I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to persevere with more focused training to better leverage my skills on the battlefield. I don't think I'd be much use on the battlefield these days. I can scarcely hold my bow steady, let alone hit a target. So sorely bereft of brotherly ministrations as I am. I knew you still required constant supervision. You two haven't changed in the slightest. It makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. Huh. Apparently, Y'shtola met up with all 12 of the siblings. Anor and I were training in Gridania when Voidsent attacked the Twelveswood. Thankfully, we were able to fend them off with the help of the Twin Adders. When I heard the invasion had already spread across the star, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered a confidential report sent to the other Scions. That's why Tataru was so quickly apprised. Thanks to you, we were able to make haste for Garlemald. While circumstance and duty may keep us apart, we remain bound by common purpose. Indeed, may that purpose continue to guide us now that we stand together once again. All right, this looks like the last quest of the patch. Seems everyone has much and more to discuss with one another. Anyway, you're overdue for a proper break. The peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourselves comfortable in Dawn's respite. Ah.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential.
Oh god, you're here.
You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure. Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the fourth. A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations.
Yeah, welcome, Kyoki! I really am locked in. How have I been? I've been great. Honestly, these post patches have been so good. Why tell me where you're going?
I have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more. Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway.
But I really don't, actually.
What Halmarut said to you earlier.
It's so funny looking at this cutscene.
She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost? I will share with you a truth.
Yeah, he seems like a Toy Story villain, but no, he's definitely like an Omega evil guy. I don't know why they decided to give him this plush body. Is it to sympathize us? Make him seem funnier? Make him seem less evil?
We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs.
Oh, he's gonna be like an anti-villain or something.
Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable.
Yeah, he was like this mad scientist guy before his body got wiped out, and now he's just in a plushie.
Be that as it may, it is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world. Fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals.
Yeah! It's so funny seeing him compared to my, like, really tall character.
No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
They must have realized that such a, like, gripping speech from a tiny plushie wasn't really going to land correctly. Do we have another cutscene? If Shattered Stars are doomed to end, who turns the key to Winter's End? Okay, and that's like... Look at that! To be continued! I actually managed to get all the way to current content. Wow, does everyone have new dialogue too? Huh. I've been grinding for months now, honestly. I look back on my I think if I look back on... I've been streaming only Final Fantasy recently. I started April 4th. And now it is June 9th that I finally caught up. Wow. Yeah. Now it's time for me to go back to my old games that I've been just neglecting. What kind of title did I get here? Trailblazer. Ooh, wait, that's really cool. You know, I played Honkai Star Rail for a little bit before I got really burnt out from all the gacha stuff. Anyway, I was planning on catching up to current content today, and I did. So, how do I change my search, not my search comment? Profile. Favorite title. I want it to be... Where is it? Trailblazer. Actually, no. I want my adventure plate title to be Endwalker. I still think Endwalker is one of the best ones. Edit my search info. Oh, it's in here. I forgot. In my profile. I want this to be Trailblazer. Nope, that's Mistcloak. Come on. Come on, Ren. Okay. So, that was all I planned for today's stream. Yeah. In 3.5 hours, I think it's finally time for me to log off. Let's do this. Do this. Let's do this. Yeah! Oh my gosh. Well, very sorry if you came to the tail end of that, but, it's time for me to log off. Okay. Promotional stuff. If you're on TikTok and you enjoyed, please consider checking out my YouTube and Twitch, and checking me out, and dropping a like and follow. If you're on Twitch, please consider dropping a follow. If you're on YouTube, consider hitting the 4 YouTube buttons. Like, comment, subscribe, notification bell if you want to catch my stream. My streams are usually scheduled by Monday morning, Sunday evening Pacific time for the upcoming week. So if you want to see what's coming up, check out the YouTube channel page, Twitch schedule page. Speaking of, all of my streams are archived on the YouTube page, and VODs are on Twitch if you want to go back and watch them. Or if you're watching on the playback now, hi, hope you had a great time. Anyway, I think that's it. I had so much fun running through Dawntrail and just playing through it all. I had so much enjoyment playing through the MSQ. I had a great time. Okay. Thank you, Star Marauders. Have a great rest of your morning, night, afternoon, wherever, whenever you're watching this. This is your Captain Ren Clomos. Goodbye, Star Marauders, and stay dreamy!